Hi guys, so today's video is a very quick video just to talk about saving money. I am not a financial expert, I'm not an accountant or anything like that, so I'm just a normal person who shops a lot and needs a little encouragement to save some money. So I have two options here. There's always your traditional, put your money aside and a certain amount of your paycheck, whatever works for you. But these are just small options that I think specifically work if you have a goal in mind. Like let's say you're going on vacation, or there's a dress you want to buy that's a little much, or shoes, purse, whatever it is. In my case, we're getting married in November. So I have some time till then to put together a little bit of extra money, which can either be used towards the honeymoon, it could be used towards things for the actual wedding, for the bachelorette party, and we're also moving in together, so I'm sure we'll need a lot of extra cash within this next year. So basically these are just two ideas. If you've been on Pinterest or Facebook, I'm sure you've seen these. They're very casual, but I just wanted to bring them to your attention and show them to you, and tell you that I am doing them. First one is, to me, the easiest one, and it's the $5 challenge. You can call it whatever you want. I don't have a specific goal for this $5 challenge yet, but what you do is every time you get a $5 bill in your possession, stick it in the envelope. And that's it. That's literally all it is. I've done this many, many times before. You don't get $5 bills that often. You get singles, 10s, 20s, a lot more. You don't really get 5s as much. Or at least I don't. It might change. But when you do, a 5 is a good amount. It's not so much where, it's really going to impact you to take it out of your purse and, not have that. But it's also enough where it's not just $1 that you're putting in here. You're putting a significant amount. So I have $25 here, and that's just from 3 weeks. So it's not bad, and you just put it aside and put it in your envelope and tuck your envelope somewhere where no one can see it. You could always put this in, you could always put it in your bank and do it in your bank account if you like, but for the $5 challenge it kind of makes no sense because you're getting it as change, so it's kind of an arbitrary thing. Sometimes you might get 2 or 3 back, sometimes you might get none back. I've done this every single time we go to vacation, particularly in Disney, because you pay off the whole vacation, including your hotel, your food, your transportation beforehand. But then to have spending money, I do the $5 challenge. And if I do it for 2 months, I usually end up at $200, which is nice to have as spending money. The other one is a little more complicated, but not that much. And it is the 52-week challenge. This one's easy. It just takes a little bit to explain, I guess. Basically, there's 52 weeks in a year. I'm not sure why I broke them up into 5s, but I listed the number of each week on the envelope. And I put the total because that's going to be the total at the end. I'm not sure why I put that there, but I'm doing it for 2014. So basically every week, and I've crossed out the first 4 weeks, you put in the amount of that week. So week number 1, $1. Week number 2, $2. Week number 3, $3. Week number 4, $4. And so on up to 52. Right now it's not really hurting me at all. There's $13 in here for a month. But then next week is 5, then 6 and 7. It's not really going to start hurting until probably the summer, when you started putting $30, $40, something like that. But by the end of the year, you end up with over $1,400 if you do this every week. So $1,400 is enough to cover a lot in terms of the honeymoon. This could cover me for the honeymoon. So I'm collecting this. Our wedding falls somewhere in, I think, here. So, it falls there-ish. So I don't know if I'm going to be finishing it the whole way, but I know I'll get to at least there. But it's still pretty cool and still a pretty good idea. It's not hard. This one is, I don't use cash much. My fiance is also doing this for himself, but he's doing it in his bank account. So for me, it's easier to have cash because then I'm not tempted to use it or touch it. It's not in an account that I have access to. It's on an envelope that I keep in a special place in my room. So these are just little ideas. You could do this at any age with any availability. I mean, even if midway through the year you decide to stop doing this, you still have, a decent amount of cash on the side. It's nice for emergency cash if you don't have a specific thing to use it for right now, the money, to save it for. I'm sure sometime during the year you'll find something. Or maybe there'll be something you need to pay for, an emergency car repair. Hopefully not, but you know how things like that go. So these are just 2 ideas that I'm using this year. Whichever one works out, we'll see which works out better. But if you guys are checking it out, let me know, and let me know what you're saving for. All right, bye.